Lately, I received many messages to compare the Insta360 Ace Pro to my DJI Osmo Action 4 in my home studio, so let's dive in. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I am PhotoRabs. I do videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you're interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And in today's video, I'm comparing the DJI Osmo Action 4 to the Insta360 Ace Pro in this home studio setup. If you are interested, I highly appreciate if you watch this video till the end. I posted recently a comparison between the GoPro Hero 12, the DJI Action 4 and the Insta360 Ace Pro, and the result was very tight between the DJI Action 4 and the Insta360 Ace Pro. They both performed really well in my 13 points test that I've conducted on these two cameras, and I decided now to answer a question that I've been receiving lately: how these two cameras can perform in a home studio setup with low light conditions. So now I'm filming with the Insta360 Ace Pro and the DJI Action 4, and I have my main camera, the Fujifilm X-H2S with 16mm Sigma lens f1.4 with a black mist filter 1/4 on top of it. So let us compare these three point of views, these three cameras, these three images that I'm having here: the Fuji, the Insta360 Ace Pro and the DJI Action 4. So let me know what you think about the image quality between these two cameras. On the Insta360 we have an aperture of f2.6, on the Action 4 the aperture is 2.8, slightly narrower than the Insta360 Ace Pro, but there is no big difference between these two values. So let me know what you think about the image quality coming out directly from these two cameras. I'm not shooting in log profile on the DJI Action 4, I'm not color grading. Both are images straight out of the camera. On the Insta360 Ace Pro we have an aperture of f2.6. The aperture on the Action 4 is 2.8, slightly narrower than the Ace Pro. On the Ace Pro we have a Summerit Leica lens. We don't have a Leica lens on the Action 4. We have a 5nm AI chip on the Ace Pro. We don't have AI chip on the Action 4. So let me know what do you think about the image quality. And by the way, I'm recording the audio internally on the Ace Pro, but I'm using the DJI Mic 2 connected wirelessly to the Action 4 via the latest firmware update. If you are interested, you can watch it here. I just made a video about it. If you are interested in that, I highly recommend you to go watch it. So let me know what you think about that. I can see on the screen that we don't have the blurry background that I have with my Sigma 16mm f1.4, and that's something very common with these action cameras. We don't have the shallow depth of field, but if you feel like this field of view is interesting for you, let me know that in the comment section below. And now let's talk a little bit about the settings that I dialed on these two cameras to get this video. On the DJI Action 4 and on the Insta360 Ace Pro, I'm shooting in 4K 25 frames per second in de-warp mode, so to have this zoomed kind of field of view, because otherwise the ultra wide is so wide for such videos. I'm shooting at about maybe 40 centimeters away from the two cameras, so I'm at about the minimum focusing distance of these two cameras. On the LCD screen of the Ace Pro, which is a bigger one and flip up screen, I can frame myself better than on the DJI. It's a small one on the front side, which is really helpful if you are vlogging outdoors. But in this condition, in this studio setup, I prefer the bigger screen on the Insta360 Ace Pro. The white balance is set to 4500 Kelvin to match with my Fujifilm X-H2S, and the shutter speed is set to 1/50th of the second of both of these two cameras. By the way, the ISO is a big difference here. I have an ISO of 250 on the Ace Pro and ISO level 800 on the DJI Action 4. I tried to match the brightness and the exposure via the two LCD screens. So for me, on the LCD screens now I can see that we have a match between these two exposures, but we have an ISO 250 on the Ace Pro and an ISO 800 on the DJI Action 4. By the way, I turned the stabilization off on these two cameras because the frame is fixed and it's only me that is moving in the frame, and I don't want the camera to try to stabilize because it's seeing something moving in the frame, and that's why I turned the stabilization off during this test. So let me know once again which one you prefer the most, whether the Insta360 Ace Pro that was released 2 or 3 weeks ago, or the DJI Osmo Action 4 that was released on August 2023. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, share and subscribe. That's a massive help. If you're interested in these two cameras, you can find affiliate links in the description below. And I'm really thankful if you buy your cameras from my affiliate links. That's a massive help for my channel. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.